Harp to 1. Harp to 1. We got Harp back. We have Harp.
Harp! Wow! Harp Horror! ORCUST Gaming!
Harp Horror is finally back to 1.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So Harp finally came back to 1. Is it too late? It just might be, because the problem with Cyber ORCUST was not that Mermaid got banned, contrary to popular belief. The problem with Cyber ORCUST is that power creep had happened. Once Mermaid got banned, Cyber ORCUST actually stayed very viable for quite a while, but that's because the power creep of the game, a lot of decks had 2 to 3 card combos, and that was normal. There was some 1 card combos out there, but the majority of them were like 2 to 3 card combos, and this allowed Cyber ORCUST to use the Scrap Engine and River Stormer and Recycler and things like that to survive. However, then as the game went on, Harp got banned, the deck kind of died off, and then power creep hit so hard that, well, 2 and 3 card combos aren't a thing anymore. Now it's 1 card, maybe 2 cards if you need to. Otherwise, your deck is rogue at best. So unfortunately, I think Cyber ORCUST is still going to fall into that category of a low-end rogue deck. I think there's other Cyber Dragon variants that are better. We will have our Cyber Dragon tier list, where it's just variants of Cyber Dragon, up very soon too, so then you can see our thoughts on each one. Also working on a replay / combo video for this deck, but today we're just going to go through the deck list and talk about it a little bit. 1 Cyber Dragon, 3 Cyber Dragon Core, 2 Hertz, 1 Noxer, 2 Soldier, 3 ORCUST Nightmare, 1 ORCUST Harp Horror, 1 Symbol Skeleton, 1 World Wand, 1 Scrap Recycler, 2 Bigfoot, 1 Thunderbird, double Nessie, 1 Jackalope. We have some hand traps in 3 Nibiru, 3 Ash. Then we have 3 Emergency, 1 Repair Plant, 1 Babel, 3 Clockwork Knight, 3 Forbidden Droplet, and 1 Feather Duster. So we're going to go through and talk about it a bit. No machine dupe, because unfortunately core dupe doesn't actually do the ORCUST combo anymore. We don't have Nightmare Mermaid, and core dupe would get you to River Stormer to do Scrap combo, which would pop off and do it, but we didn't want to play all the bricks for that. We also decided to make a blind second deck. We're playing the 3 Nightmare and 1 Harp, so 4 cards. Going first, you have a 42% chance to open one. Going second, you have a 50% chance, which still is not crazy high. I get it, but we do play 6 dangers, which the dangers do potentially allow draws, and those draws help you see them even more. So on top of that, we're getting closer to a 60% chance of opening our ORCUST combo because of the dangers and because we opt to go second. Playing 10 going second cards, plus the dangers, so we have quite a bit of going second power there. Like I said, going second, just getting that extra card really does help a lot. We have 6 dangers and 3 droplets as discard outlets, not only just for the ORCUST stuff, but also for your Clockwork Knight. And then Clockwork, you can discard potentially a danger, so that way you still plus and don't go neg in the process, but to search out that Scrap Recycler, who when you summon it, send a machine monster from your deck to the graveyard. Guess what? ORCUST are machines, so you can go ahead, send a Scrap Recycler, or summon Scrap Recycler, send your ORCUST combo off that way. I didn't find a need to put in Mech Gearsu. It would be another normal summon, which is fine, but the deck just, I needed space and I wanted going second cards, so we decided to go this route in the end without it. If we were playing, say, Mech Knight ORCUST, we would definitely play Gearsu, because 1, they already play it, and 2, they can search it. So I thought about doing like a Cyber Mech ORCUST, but we'll have to stay tuned if that turns into anything. Going second cards, wanted to stay generic, a little back row, Ash. Droplet because it helps us also clean out our ORCUST or Clockworks in our hand. And then just Nibiru usually is pretty strong in the beginning of a format, then it starts to get played around, then it stops getting played around and comes back. So Nibiru kind of goes in and out, but I'm going to play it in the beginning of the format. Going second, so we don't need Crescendo or Overflow, just the one Babel. Keep in mind, for your Galatea to put a card back in the deck, you do not have to search. You do not have to be able to search. It's a kind of like Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, where in turn 1 or main phase 2, you can send 2 and gain 2 attacks, even though in those scenarios you're not going to be able to. You have to be able to do A to do B. You do not have to be able to do B to do A. So again, you can put a card back and just choose not to search. We do play Double Fortress because of the Clockwork. Chimera Tech Mega Fleet, 1 Nova, 1 Infinity, 2 Dingirsu. Not only can Naxter revive it, but the dangers are level 8s, and also Clockwork with Fortress is level 8s, so you could hard bank Dingirsu decently easy with the deck. 1 Zeus, 1 Star Slayer, then we have All Mirage Galatea, 1 IP, 1 SP, 1 Barricade. So Barricade comes up because it's just 2 monsters with different names. Very easy to make. Say you open like Core Emergency and Harp or Nightmare or something like that. You can use Nova Revive a Cyber Dragon, then Cyber Dragon plus All Mirage into Barricade blocker. You can then discard your ORCUST card to the graveyard, and now you can do your ORCUST combo. It's just a free discard outlet. You do not have to have a field spell. Again, discard is the part A of the effect. So similarly, you don't have to have one in your graveyard. It checks later. If you can't add, you can't add. But at the time, you can still discard. And then 1 Borrelsword Dragon. We're not playing different attribute links to go for access codes, so we're playing Borrelsword as our OTK option. That's pretty much it for version 1 of this deck for us, guys. Let me know down below what you think. What are you working on? What are you excited for? I have a Spin-A-Mat tournament this weekend. Yeah, Spin-A-Mat, where a bunch of playmats will be given out to winners. And on top of that, we're going to be giving away, or not we, but they are going to be giving away a few mats at random. So I'm going to go to that tournament, and you guys are going to want to see the pile I have put together for that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, come back next time, and take care.